Builder incentives are everywhere right now and never. You have rate buy downs, closing cost credits, free upgrade. It all sounds great on paper. But here's a question. Are these incentives actually worth it, or are you just paying for them in a different way? So I've been working with buyers in Denver in a new construction market. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what builders are offering and what is the real deal and when it's smoke and mirrors. So let's get into it. So first, let's talk about what's actually on the table right now. So you have rate buy downs are the big one. Builders are offering to buy down your interest rate, sometimes by a full point or more. So instead of say 6.5%, you're at 5% or even lower. That sounds amazing, and it can be, but here's the catch. They're not doing it for free. The cost of that buy down is baked into the price of a home. So you might be paying $20,000, $30,000 or more above what the home would otherwise cost just to get it that lower rate. You have closing cost credits or another popular one. Builder covers $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 of your closing costs. Again, that sounds great, but the same issue is where do you think that money's coming from? It's in the price. You have free upgrades or the third biggest incentive. Pick any countertops you want. We'll throw in hardwood floors. How about a finished basement? Now your upgrades can be viable, but you need to know what they actually cost. The builder versus what they're charging you. There's a spoiler alert. Builders mark up upgrades significantly. So that free upgrade might cost them $5,000, but normally charge you $15,000. So beware. So how do you know if the incentive's actually worth it? You have to do the math. I'm going to walk you through this. So let's say you're looking at a home that's listed for $750,000. The builder's offering a 1% rate buy down, which will cost about $15,000 to $20,000. The buy down saves you roughly maybe about $200 a month on your mortgage payment. It sounds good, right? But there's what you need to ask. Can I negotiate $15,000 off the price instead? Because if you could buy a home for $735,000 at a rate at 6.5%, you might come ahead in the long run, especially when rates drop down a year or two. You could always refinance. So here's the reality. Rate buy downs are most viable if you plan to stay in a home long term and rates stay high. So if you think you refinance in 2 years or if you might move in 5 years, the buy down might be worth it. Now, closing cost credits can be generally helpful if you're cash tight and need to help cover an upfront cost. But again, you're still paying for it. It's just the hidden price. Upgrades are worth if there are things you actually pay for anyways. The builder cost is reasonable compared to what you pay a contractor later. You're not sacrificing negotiating power on the base price. But here's the move for a lot of buyers miss. You can often negotiate the base price down and still get some incentives. Builders want to move inventory, especially in communities where they're sitting on spec homes or they're trying to close out a phase. So those don't accept the incentive at face value. Push back. Ask what else is on the table. All right, now let's talk about red flags. Things that should make you pause before you sign. Red flag number one, the builder won't negotiate on their price at all, but they're offering huge incentives. This is a classic move. They inflate the price, refuse to budge, but dangle incentives to make you feel like you're getting a good deal. You're not. You're paying full price or more and getting some of it back in a different form. Red flag number two, the incentive is time limited and they're pressuring you to decide fast. This offer expires Friday. We have 3 other buyers looking. If you don't lock in today, it's gone. Builders do this to create urgency. But here's the thing. If the home isn't selling, that incentive will probably still be there next week, or they'll offer something else. Don't let the artificial urgency push you into a bad decision. Red flag 3, communities overbuilt, has tons of inventory. If you walk through a neighborhood and there are about 30 spec homes sitting empty, that's a sign. The builder is desperate to move units, which means you have leverage. But it also means resale might be tough. If everyone in your street is trying to sell in 3 years and the builder is still building and offers incentives, your home value might not appreciate the way you hope. Do your research. How many homes are in the community and how fast are they selling? And what's the builder's reputation for quality and finishing on time? So which builders in Denver is worth paying attention to? I'm not going to trash specific builders here, but I'm going to say do your homework. Look at reviews, talk to people who've bought from them, walk through completed homes, not just the model. Some builders are known for quality and finishing on time, others not so much. And pay attention to which communities they're building in. Some areas are going to hold value better than others. A new construction townhome in a well-located, limited inventory neighborhood. Probably a safer bet than a massive development in the middle of nowhere with 100 units. So look, new construction can be a great option, especially if you want modern finishes, low maintenance, and you do not want to deal with bidding wars and resale homes. But builder incentives are not free money. They're marketing, and if you treat them like free money, you're going to overpay. So before you sign anything, do the math. Understand what incentive actually costs. Know what you can negotiate instead. Make sure the home and the community are actually worth the price, with or without the incentive. If you want help navigating through new construction in Denver, I put together a buyer's checklist that covers everything you need to ask builders, how to evaluate incentives, and what to watch out for. Link is in the description. And if you want someone in your corner who's not afraid to push back on the builders and get you the best deal possible, reach out. I'll do this every day, and I know where the leverage is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.